Hey there YouTube, how's it going? This is the Killer Rabbit 91 and I would gladly like to present to you my first review. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're too kind. But my first review, I shall be doing a video game review in which I will be talking about the likes and dislikes of it and the basic storyline and what you can actually expect out of this game. So, which game am I talking about? Well, let me tell you. Let me give you a little bit of a breakdown. How dear this game is to me. Now, this game just so happens to be from the same software company as Doom, Quake, which basically is id Software. So you guys are doing great. But the game in which I speak of is Wolfenstein: The New Order. Now, this is a recently new video game that just came out, which I was completely stoked about from the beginning because honestly, ever since Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which just so happens to be the first Wolfenstein that I ever played, which came from the PS2, which was released in the PS2 era. So, and that was just great. That's what kind of got me hooked on it from the beginning. So, that's saying a lot since, like, if I'm saying I'm a big fan of something, that means I'm a pretty good fan of it. And but basically, Wolfenstein: The New Order is picking up after its recently self-titled Wolfenstein. So now, for those of you who are not familiar with Wolfenstein in any way, the premise is quite simple: kill Nazis, save the world, and basically, the storyline of the New Order is basically the Nazis won World War II and now they control the world. So you, playing BJ Blazkowicz, has to stop the Nazis and basically bring down their rule, bring down the regime, and join a resistance known as the Kreishaus Circle. Now, they introduced the Kreishaus Circle, or this group called the Kreishaus Circle, in the previous Wolfenstein. So, basically, if you want to understand what to expect in Wolfenstein, or if you just go ahead and buy Wolfenstein: The New Order, you'll probably be a little lost character wise and most storyline wise because they introduced most of the characters in the New Order with the previous Wolfenstein. So yeah, basically, okay, here are my likes about it. The New Order just tends to, it's different from the other Wolfensteins. There's actually some emotion. If I feel like there's some emotion, some element in there. There's a lot of dark elements in this game, and yet at the same time, there's the same amount of light elements, like more emotion that's put into this. And they actually introduce a lot more characters and give them a storyline and give them a personality, which I just completely I go out I give my heart out to this game because I give props, mad props to this game for doing such a good job. I feel like this game actually is pretty well up there. It's setting a bar. It's kind of setting a bar, going to emotion wise and story wise and giving characters a personality and you actually being able to interact with most of the characters in the environment. But yeah, it's great. The environment in itself is great. It's very, very detailed. A lot of this is very detailed. And it's not an open world like Skyrim or like any of those where you can just go out of the map and adventure. No, it's kind of closed, invisible walls and whatnot, but honestly, I like this game. It's very well up there. Now, let's see, are there any dislikes of this game? No, I can't recall. I don't think so. A lot of people are saying, I'm not going to spoil it, but A lot of people say, like one or two people that I've recently mentioned this game about are saying the ending is kind of garbage, but I don't think so. I think it's leaving room for DLC. It's honestly got to be a DLC because honestly, I can't really see them coming out with a new game just to continue on for a little bit of time. So, yeah, okay, I can kind of see where that's coming from. And I honestly, I don't hate it, but it's just like something that like, meh. It's definitely got to be a DLC because I can't imagine them making a entirely new game just to continue on. But yeah, honestly, that's it. Would I recommend this game? Yes, I would recommend this game. Although the previous game was just, it was all right. It was pretty good in most aspects, but honestly, like the rest of it was just hit and miss type ordeal. But yeah, that's basically. I'm sorry to make this actually really short, but that's honestly all that I have to say about this game. So, thank you guys for taking the time to actually check out my review. And maybe later today I might do another review, which might either be a music review, anime review, or even a manga review. Americanized or original manga. Now, by Americanized, it's like a regular comic book, except they made they basically made it into like Japanese drawing, Japanese anime drawing. But all in all, yeah, that's what you can expect today or tomorrow for sure. So, like I said before, thank you for taking the time to check out my video, and this is the Killer Rabbit 91 signing off. Thank you very much. Peace out.